everybody, and welcome back for another episode of Journey to the Farlands, the greatest, only, really. I just had like a thought this episode that I could actually just not worry about having to number the episode when I do it live, and then I could just move it to YouTube and worry about then. But it's a bit of a game to see what if I can guess what number it is, and I was right today. It is 389. We're on episode 389 of Journey to the Farlands. Isn't that wild? And yeah, it's November's almost over. It's that time of year again. My courses are almost done. We're kind of wrapping up now, so I'll be having all sorts of fun over the next few weeks. But this week, today I managed to be, free enough to want to play some Journey. I kind of came up and I was like, yeah, just like last time I played. It was just kind of escape from having to do a whole bunch of work, and yeah, that's what I'm doing again today, pretty much. But I got home, and yeah, after a long day, and I'm just like, yeah, let's just do some Journey tonight. So I'm gonna do probably like around an hour, I guess, the usual. And then on Friday, if I can fit it in, I gotta do birthday stream 3. This is my birthday in a few days. That would be fun. I don't think I'll do much of anything for the actual episode. I just figured I'd call it that because it's tradition that I do stream on my birthday for this series. So I'm to keep that tradition alive. I'm one for tradition. I like keeping things going for the heck of it. But yeah, it's been, I guess, almost 2 weeks since my last episode now. Because since last week I didn't do an episode. At least this week I'm making up for it with a double episode. Hopefully, if I can make it all work, it'll be a double episode this week for good old Journey. But yeah, it's good to be back as always. It feels a lot like a podcast, and I guess it kind of is. I don't have guests on all the time, but maybe occasionally do. It kind of does feel like that kind of thing, or maybe like I don't know what you'd call it, like a just kind of current state of things in each episode, basically. That's basically what this has become, because I've talked about the Farlands to the moon and back now, and I've talked about plenty of other things to the moon and back as well. So yeah, I just kind of prattle on and on until we get there, just to keep things nice and interesting. Hopefully, interesting enough. Oh, where do I even begin for series? A lot has changed. I don't remember where I last was in the last episode, so I might, repeat myself a little bit on that front. So if you guys are watching this in order, then yeah, you might be in for a bit of repetition today. But I wanted to talk about the state of things on the channel with the series. Of course, there's the big thing. I'm gonna actually save that for a little bit. I'll kind of come back to that in a bit. Circle back. Might as well just talk about some other stuff first. What has changed? Let's think about what has changed. Well, a lot of my series have been thrown out of whack this week, and I'll tell you why in a bit. I'm still going to do Supermarket and Subnautica. Those both are, I still want to do, I do want to continue them. And I will probably have no trouble continuing them after my exams when I'm free for all of like 3 weeks. And yeah, that'll be going on then, and then Journey, of course, will still be going on, and of course Winter Wonderland, can't forget that. That's coming up very soon. Only a matter of a few episodes by now, or from now, I mean. So that'll be coming up pretty soon. Oh, hey Cherri. Just stopping by, huh? It's good to see you pop in. Winter Wonderland. Yeah, I know. It's considering I only do like 1 episode a week. It's only gonna be a few episodes away now. Only a matter of weeks away at this point. Do a bit of wandering about and then find a cool spot in due course. And whatever Winter Wonderland entails, it'll happen. I mentioned it to everyone else already, but I'm doing a Oh, you're back in Texas for the first time since you moved. Oh yeah, must be different. Oh how, oh I miss food with flavor. Ain't that the truth? I'm sure it is. Actually, I don't know myself, but I'm sure it is. I could guess. I could hazard a guess at that. Food would be nice. There we go. I am good. I am busy, busy, busy. As I have been for the last few months, to be honest. But but yeah, especially busy recently. But no, I'm doing pretty good myself. And I should ask, how have you been as well? What is the word? What has been happening? You haven't missed much from me. I'll be honest. I've been good, pretty busy too. Yeah. Yeah, it's just that time. That time of times. I've been extra busy with the brand new server. Yeah, that was what I was what I was like alluding to at the beginning of the episode was there's a brand new server going on. I've been pretty busy with that on top of everything else. So that's all my other stuff's been thrown off a bit by that. Been weird being back in a server, I'll be honest. And it's a lot different to new craft this year. It's just what I've been calling the new craft from this year. It's just new craft this year. The new craft, I guess. What a time. Oh, that's pretty cool. Maybe screenshot worthy. I'll take a screenshot. Keep going as the beautiful C418 plays. I think this track might be called Hagstrom, I don't remember. I actually do have I think the Minecraft soundtrack lying around somewhere. I'll hop on the server soon probably. Yeah, I know one of the members you haven't met, he's from Old Newcraft. I know Devin said you and him would get along because he's kind of a bit cynical. Kind of reminds me of you, I guess, actually. That way. I feel like you two would get along well. You and Nathan. I've already done the first 2 episodes and I played yesterday, so I played like 3 days in a row already on the server. Me? Cynical? What? I'm not cynical, you're cynical. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Very, I don't even know what the word is. Just a bit. Yeah, I feel like you'd get along. I do. He was, yeah, a lot of stories with Nathan. Quite the character, that guy. And he was kind of one of the original members who joined after the original group of us. So he's been around through thick and thin. At least through all the Bedrock worlds. He didn't have Java Edition, so he was only around for the Bedrock stuff. And now he's back again since this is on Bedrock. And honestly, I haven't even noticed the fact that it's on Bedrock that much. I mean, yeah, actually, it's been pretty good. I feel like they've fixed Bedrock a lot since I've last played it. Doesn't mean it's not like it ain't no Java, that's for sure, but I can compromise with it. Like I don't really notice it that much. Like I said, it's not the end of the world. Little things here and there I notice, but it's by and large it's still Minecraft, of course. But yeah, it's been a bit weird adjusting to it. I haven't played Bedrock in years. Yeah, or years and years. Yeah, it's been not too long for me. just because Sarber was not that long ago. The last Bedrock server we had, that was like 2023, beginning of 2023. We had that, so it's not been terribly long. And even old Newcraft kind of died around that time, so it's not as long for me. But yeah, it is different though for sure. There's definitely a lot of differences. But if I've been going back, oh, I've been going backwards. Well, I might as well sleep in that bed. I don't even know what that bed would be from. I feel like I got out of a hidey hole. I think I went back a complete day. That's fun. I don't think I've ever done that before. Oh, the server's been good though. We found a spawn town. It's called Main Town, which I'm sure you kind of would go over your head, of course, because you weren't around for old Newcraft. But the spawn of the original Newcraft was called Main Town, and now it's Main Town, like Maine the state, Maine's base town. It's great. And me and Nathan are based together for temporary until I get my starter base built, and then Devin's got his own base, which burned down. Funnily enough, I saw a post on the Discord server about it being burned down from like lightning or something. Y'all are just so creative with names, huh? Yep, yep. Yeah, we are so creative. Yeah, definitely not morally or creatively bankrupt. Just like how I named the server Re-Newcraft. It's funny enough that like we suggested a bunch of new names, and then I just suggested that one just being like not wanting to let go of Newcraft fully. I just kind of like wanting to like, because it was kind of living up in the same vein as that. Like we're going back to Bedrock with a small group again, and it just felt like the old times again. It's like Re-Newcraft. Oh, yeah. The names we only really, they're only iterative. Like we don't really come up with new things at this point. Although my starter base, I'm looking forward to building it. I got some good tools yesterday, and hopefully I'll be able to actually gather the resources and build the base pretty soon. Week 1 would be nice, but I don't know if I'll be able to. Well, this weekend actually, I might be able to. It started on Sunday. Or, yeah, I guess it was Sunday. Because me and Devin chatted, and I was like, I want to play Minecraft, but I'm not really feeling very motivated to play our world together. I want like more people again. That's really how I thrive in Minecraft at this point. So that's what we're doing. That was like the last resort we had, was going back to Bedrock. Because there was not very much, many people for a Java server anymore. Couldn't really go back to that after Newcraft 2. It kind of was like, yeah, we need to change gears and get some of the old folks back. Bring them out of retirement, if you will. Like how in the first episode I was like, oh, this is Nathan, he's an old Newcraft member. I basically was like, you know, he's one of the last remaining members of Newcraft, of the old Newcraft. You know, there's not many of us left. Retirement is crazy. Yeah, I would probably have gone in retirement a long time ago for these things if I wasn't so persistent about making one that is actually really cool. I'm thinking this one might be, but time will tell, because it's only a trial after all. I'm only gonna do it a month and then see where we're at after the month and debate continuing it. That's the plan. So I'm gonna try and do as much as I can within the first month. I think we're gonna try and do the end, like the Ender Dragon, at some point in the month, and we'll go from there. If people are excited and interested, then I'll keep it going. Otherwise, get the axe, and then me and Devin go back to our world. Because our world isn't completely retired yet either. I'm a bit stuffed with resources. Go away, torch. Oh, yeah, I made torches already. Thanksgiving is tomorrow, so I just need to get through that, and then I'll have time. Yeah. Yeah, you do you. That's. I mean, yeah, it is pretty chill. And one thing I noticed is that realms now have like an activity thing, so I can see when people play, which will be like, unless people are like on like breaks and stuff, I could be like, we're really not doing too great on activity right now, and that's kind of when I could evaluate the server. I'm not gonna be too like nitpicky about that, but it is going back to being like a paid server, so I'll probably have to be a little bit. I guess kind of insignificant, like for like a monthly price, but like still, I want to get something out of it. That's not just me playing it myself. Um, but yeah, like no pressure. I don't mean that ironically or anything. I actually don't mean that ironically. I feel like that sounded like I was joking, but no, I mean that. I'm serious. Um, but yeah, no, it's good. And apparently, there's also like a social media thing built into Realms as well, like a thing where you can like post your screenshots and captions. So that's cool. I've been posting stuff on that, and people have been commenting, which is cool. It's like a little mini social media thing for like Minecraft, like just like the world, which is cool. So you can see what everyone is up to. And it even shows like I think achievements. It shows like the first things done in the world. Like it showed that like Devin scaled a mountain and that I uh, found like a diamond because I think I found the first diamond. Me and Nathan. It was actually pretty close between me and Nathan for the first diamond because we both found like a thing, but I got to mine first. We were struggling in our cave that day. I think that was actually the first day too that we went caving. But yeah, it's a crazy world. It's actually crazy. It's like Newcraft 1's world with all the mountains, but there's just more. There's just like you just keep walking and then there's just more mountains. Like it's just huge. Main town, absolutely huge. Like there's so much room. A lot of it's just woods and stuff, but we could clear it out and build whatever. So there's lots of room for projects and things. And then there's a lot of cool surrounding area as well. Not super distinct biome wise. I guess there is like a huge like pink area. There's this cool like mound in the middle of this like pink valley in between a few mountains. So that's kind of cool. It's like you could build like a castle or something on top of it. It would be cool. I always like to imagine bases and things going in places. Cause that would be like perfect for like something prestigious or grandiose. I have a folder on my computer somewhere, build ideas I have to dig up. Oh, pink. It's one of my. It actually looks nice as a biome. Okay, it is fair that you know that it does share a name with you, Cherri, but it's a very pretty wood. And also, apparently a new Minecraft drop is coming out in December, December 3rd actually. So that's only like next week. So that'll be cool to see. Next Tuesday, I think. So there'll be a brand new wood type coming next week. So that'd be cool. And all that should move in just to make things confusing. It's actually a really nice area, is the thing. It would be kind of funny to be like, Cherri lives in a cherry biome. Like, just for the nonsense of it. But yeah, we got like main town as like our starter town, and then we'll, I guess, go from there when we do more complex things later on, like bases and things. But I think it's probably a good idea at least to stick together for the first week or two. Or a few weeks, unless people want to move away super early. Just so we can all kind of get to know each other. Well, I know pretty much everybody, but I know some people don't know each other that well, so it's more for that. And it'll make events easier. Like I think the first big event on the server is actually going to be combating the cave, which if you don't, I guess you don't know what the cave is, but it was this gnarly cave that I found. I wanted to base in it with Nathan and Devin, and we were the cave bros, and the cave just swallowed us whole. Like it just mobs absolutely obliterated us, and Devin left, and me and Nathan were being persistent, and then we just like, yeah, let's just cut our losses, and that's when we moved to main town. So yeah, that cave we got to go back and conquer it. So that's like the first like thing that I want people on the server to help me with. Right, that we want people to help us with, I should say. Imagine losing a fight to a cave. It was day one. It was like literally like one of the first days of the world. And we had iron and stuff too. It was just crazy. Like there was a skeleton with like full gold armor and like this like enchanted bow. And yeah, there's a lot of funny moments that came out of that though, honestly. A lot of the early shenanigans came from that cave. Yeah, right now it's just the three of us and then one of Devin's other friends is also playing on it. That I don't think you've met. I don't think you've met Anita yet. But she's also been playing. Yeah, I think that's about, I think it's just, yeah, me, you, and Devin. I guess Nico's also there, but I don't know if Nico will play that much. Yeah, there's a good handful of us there. Not a whole incredible ton of people from the like the new craft that we did this year, which is not surprising because a good handful of them are kind of went inactive. I have not met her. I'm glad that there's another girl. Yeah, it reminds me of back when back in Newcraft 2, like in Newcraft 1, we had a member, Red Hot Habanero. I'll just call her by her handle. And Red Hot Habanero is like on the world, and she was like the first like female member on Newcraft. And I think in Newcraft 2 we added another member, Dipping Dipstick, and they both like got along really well. I mean, I think they're all part of like the same friend group, but still, it's nice to have like people you can, you know, I'm sure there's a relatability there. Which is a nice thing. But yeah, she'll be on the server every once in a while. Anita. I think she plays mainly on Pocket Edition. Just I don't know if she has console or anything, so it's a bit jank, but she gets stuff done. And she also was the one that discovered Devin's house burned down, which is hilarious. I don't think Devin's even seen the fact that his base burned down either. Well, not fully, but yeah, sometimes I need a break from the testosterone. Yeah, that's true. That's real. That's pretty yeah, accurate. Yeah, I just saw like a stray lightning rod in the background. I was like, I wonder what caused that. Yeah. I feel like he placed it to avoid it burning down, and then I don't know what happened. I thought that's what lightning rods were supposed to do, but maybe there was a thing. Only Devin would put a lightning rod on his wooden house. Yeah, literally attracting the lightning. I thought it was supposed to avoid it, but I think you have to place it away from like the thing that's actually flammable. I think that's like the whole point, is to redirect the lightning away from your house. But I mean, well, Devin was friggin' making his house like a Tesla coil thing, directing all the electricity to it. He's gonna be devastated. Well, he hasn't finished his house, but still, he's been putting a lot of work into it. You would think he would like Google it. Yeah, well, I don't know with this guy. God, I'm looking forward to getting the new wood. Oh, yeah. Well, I think I'll probably have to build my starter base before that new wood comes out, but I could definitely use it in a later build. Definitely can utilize it later on. The pale wood will be great to build with. A white wood, like, are you kidding? I don't remember what else. I think there's a new flower. There's the resin. There's the creaking. I remember when Devin told Nathan about the creaking and that you could like basically have the creaking spawn by like someone's house and you have to like try and avoid the creaking. Like it's just a cruel prank. And Devin was like, it's so great. And Nathan was like, no, it's not. That sounds awful. Yeah, it does sound awful. Just have like basically being trolled by like mobs that like weeping angels basically. Definitely sounds like something Devin would do. Because I think Devin actually was the one in Newcraft Season 1 that actually placed, like, the mob heads on the note box. I thought that was Brody, and me and Devin were getting back at Brody. But I think Devin actually did the prank. I don't remember. Unless Brody actually did, but I feel like it was Devin, because I think he told me that he did it. And I was like, then why did we prank Brody? Anyway, yeah, that was interesting. I think it was just to stir up some things. Devin likes to stir up things. Hopefully he doesn't do that in this world. We're nice and peaceful. I like being peaceful. It's nice not to be at war. I feel like the last time Nathan, well, I guess Sarbury Nathan was pretty good on, and Newcraft, the latter Newcrafts in the old Legacy Newcraft. But in Newcraft 1, we specifically brought him on to help us basically stir chaos on the server, and he did good at that. He was good. And he was actually apparently going to be peaceful before Ashton burned his pog log, which that's also back in Re-Newcraft, which is kind of fun. I suggested he did it because I think it's kind of cool to have that back. I like being peaceful too. Yeah, it's nice. Don't have to hide things. Don't have to, be at odds with people. It's great. Maybe doing it for fun, like jokingly, but like seriously being at odds with people, nah, that's not my thing. I'm all for like comedic arch rivals and that kind of thing. Like where you're both kind of in on it. Like you don't actually hate each other. Because I felt like there was a lot of like actual like emotion in the old Newcraft, and that was not really great. I feel like a lot of it was due to like a lot of conflicting people being on the server. Like a lot of people who didn't really, well, one, didn't know each other, and two, there's people that didn't really like each other too. Like actually didn't like each other. So that definitely stirred a bit of drama at points. Especially in Newcraft 3, which I think was like probably the most dramatic. Well, Newcraft 1 was definitely the most dramatic, but Newcraft 3 had the most like just like absolute craziness going on. Like I had to like ban a few people from that. That's like the only time I ever had to like ban people. I only jokingly banned Devin recently. The guy actually did that back in the old Newcraft as well at one point, just for fun. But yeah, I had a bit of fun back in the day. There was fun, but there was also chaos as well. It's nice to have just that fun now. I'm looking forward to doing my starter base because it's gonna be. I called it a modern farmhouse, but I think the actual term is like a Scandinavian farmhouse, like a modern Scandinavian, like a very interesting style. I want to try it because I've seen Corrales do it before, and Corrales is Scandinavian. That makes sense, but I wanted to try it for myself and just play around with it a bit. Go for something a bit more sleek than I'd usually do. Just try and improvise a bit. I felt like in Newcraft Season 1, I was like, especially Newcraft Season 2 as well, I was really like hinging off of like certain things like 100%. So this time I'm going to try and like deviate a bit from that. And not be so, I was going to say replicative, repetitious. I don't think replicative is a word. Maybe it is. It's a funny sounding word for sure, if it is one. Yeah, it is. It is a real word, but it has to do with replication of genetic material. Yeah, replicative is a real word. Cool. I learned a new word. There's your word of the day. I forgot about that for like the last, like, I don't know, however many episodes. Just swimming across the expanses. That one I probably actually could have used a boat, but you know what? We're good. I'll survive. I could probably, Word of the day. Wow. Wow. I know. I wonder if I could actually pull up some of the pictures from the server just to show you guys. I don't know why it just went like absolute blank. Let me open my window again. Why is it blank? Is it picking up something else? Should just be picking up Journey right now. Hang on here, folks. I don't know why it's doing that. You're missing Journey. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna not worry about it. I just need to restart my game. What did I do? The Journey is falling apart at the seams right now. I'll just get it back so I can have it. I just wanted to show some of the pictures of the realm for the peoples who want to know what it looks like. There we go. We're back. And I'll get this here. I'll show you some of the coolness. Right. Live streamed. Wow, that's true. They know. Minecraft knows. I could switch the capture, I think, and then it should pick it up. Yep, there it is. I'm not actually playing Newcraft. That'd be kind of cool to do a dual stream, but no, I'm not gonna actually play the server. I just wanted to show some of the cool stuff going on in the realm from the pictures. Gosh, it takes forever doing anything in Bedrock. Bedrock, am I right? Oh, brand new things being posted. Look at that. Let me see if I can actually get something here. I didn't know whose base this was. Oh. Well, yeah, there's the scene of the crime. There's Devin's starter base. I don't have limited steel. It's my starter setup. Oh, this is Anita's starter setup. Oh dear. Yeah, Devin's house burned down. I don't think Devin knows yet, like I said. Oh, I saw a message. Did Devin see it? Found it finding my way back to the base after my bed got exploded by a creeper and I was in another death loop between mine and Devin's starter base. Oh, I see. And yeah, I discovered enchanting a day ago. Look at that. Yeah, I went to a stronghold already. Christ. I didn't do much. Recently played. I was just gathering books. Wow. Oh, I like that one. It's like a cool, like a social media platform. It's kind of cool. Ask and you shall receive. It's like status updates. Oh, I found a really cool jungle. Someone should base here at some point. Yeah, I found a diamond. Oh yeah, that foundations of Main Town. Yeah, that's what this is like mine and Nathan's bases. That's where we started off. And that's where Devin's kind of, I think, right somewhere in here. I don't remember. Oh, you can't see my mouse anyway. But he's like kind of in that like halfway in between the mountain at the very back and where Devin is, that like stone bit there. Yeah, they joined the realm. Oh yeah, we got like yeah, there's the cave. Pretty gnarly looking. Yeah, Devon scaled Mountain Peak. That's what the world looks like. That's that pink part I was talking about in the back left. And that's where Main Town is in the top right. And then the rest is yet to be claimed. I think I actually left off in that dark oak portion there because I was gathering dark oak for my base. But that's so cool. It looks so cool in the back. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, I know. And then yeah, there's the timeline showing when people had played. And it looks like Anita's been picking up the slack really quite a bit. That's pretty cool. I like this timeline feature. And there's the members. And then I guess I could just send you the realm code or whatever whenever you want to log on. I forgot you can do that now. Anywho, I will leave the starter base showing off for when you're actually in the world, so you can actually see the bases. But yeah, that's what's been going on there. Right. Back to Journey. Oh yeah, there was like the main menu music playing and everything. I didn't. Yeah, it is. Who cares? Who cares? Let's go back to the journeying. But yeah, that's some of the highlights from the first few days. Nice and chill. It's been good. I just like the servers. They're so much fun. They're a great time. I got a lot of beds. I probably don't need this many. Whoever crafted this many beds. What an idiot. I should bring back my therapy office. Yeah. I'm sure some people may need it. And I could definitely bring back my service that I had in Newcraft Season 1 as well. My resource gathering service once I get mending and all that. Lots of services and stuff can be brought back. Yeah, that was fun. Oh, hello, sheepy. I don't need wool actually. I'm good. Oh, let's do another hidey pole. Yeah, good old SMP times are back. It's a nice distraction from the craziness of life. I mean, and all this is, I guess, in a way, but it is good to have something like that again. And also, I guess, like the space to just do stuff with people like that on the cool servers. It's good to be back in the game, Minecraft. Like my world with Devin, I was just out of it, and Newcraft 2, I was out of it, out of my element, because I was just, I don't know, not much interaction going on in those worlds. It's nice to have a bit of that back. Like I've been saying that ever since the world started, but it's true. I keep saying it because it's true. It's been nice to explore a new world as well. I haven't been to the Nether yet, although I think I do want to go because I don't know if I need concrete. I was debating on actually building with concrete because I found a skeleton spawner. So I'm definitely gonna make a skeleton spawner farm because I haven't found a cave spider spawner or anything. So I'm probably just gonna do skeleton farm and get bones for things like bone meal. But I was like, I could get concrete, but I don't think I'll use concrete in my starter base. I want to do something nice and alpine. A lot of like browns. I think like dark oak. I don't know what else I'd want to use in my build. I've been trying to like palette for it, but I can't think of what I want to do. Because that's like one portion for sure. I think the roof could be made of like tuff or something. I deep slay it or I don't know. Tuff would be kind of a cool block to build with again. I feel like I got it out of my system when it came when we were using it in that data pack that we had in Newcraft 1. I was like building with tons of it, like shulker box by shulker box kind of thing. But it'd be nice to build with that again. Let me see. Oh yeah, I definitely want to go. I think yeah, tough would definitely be cool block. Because you can get a lot of that pretty quickly. I could do even like maybe a bit of texturing on the roof since it'll be all kind of samey. Yeah, I guess like dark oak. Yeah, like tough, and then like a tough roof. Some kind of textured roof. It'd be kind of cool to do some kind of like modern build like that. Modern farmhouse kind of thing. Something nice and alpine to fit with such a mountainous area. But as you can see in that image, like the mountains go on for hundreds of blocks. Like it's wild. It's an actual range. Like I thought like New Craft Season 1 was crazy with the mountains, and it was. But this is like living within the mountains. Not completely to a T because we got a huge like valley, like probably a few hundred block long valley, so that's nice. I think it's around that. It's a fairly big thing. I got lost in it. It's that big. You know, our bases were out of render distance. I was so far, so it's fairly big. Lots of potential. A lot of cool stuff. Definitely could happen there. I think that would probably be somewhere around there would be a good spot for like a future commercial district. I don't know if we'll do one in Re-New Craft, but it's always an option. I think I'm gonna go with a whimsical fairy house route. Ooh, that's cool. I was gonna do like a fantastical kind of style for New Craft Season 2, and then I just kind of shifted it to like whatever it was, like that kind of urban setting. If I live in the pink biome, yeah, definitely. I think that would be really cool to have like a whimsical house on top of like that like mound there. Actually, I think it's fairly big too. I thought it was like a small thing, but it's pretty darn big, so you got plenty of room to expand even on top of that. And you can build bridges and stuff. Oh, that'd be so cool. I just felt like that would be like a perfect location for a biome. Maybe I'll pull that up. Hang on, that's actually not too hard to pull up. This one. Let me just. Oh yeah, this like pretty crazy looking. Let me save it to my downloads, and then I can just show you what I mean. It's pretty cool. You might have to like flatten it a bit. It's a bit like rough on the top, but if you did a bit of work, it could actually look pretty good. Yeah, let me just switch over to it. That's what the pink biome thing looks like. I think that's really cool. That's like a prime like larger scale thing location. Like not like mega, but like you know, you like build something, you just keep kind of expanding around that like mound in the middle. I think that'd be really cool. Have like farms at the base of it or that kind of thing. It's pretty nice looking. And I think I've been there. Yeah, I crossed through there to get to the stronghold. I got to see it in person, and it's crazy in scale. Anyway, we'll go back, but that's the spot. Yeah, I know. Like, there's just tons of areas like that in the world. You just walk, you keep going, you just find cool, you know, even more cool spots. Like, oh, it's pretty. Like, I picked 3 seeds out for us to do. And on the last one, I was pretty sold. But that was like the 4th world I chose out of like going through chunk base and stuff, and I was just like, oh. And I chose it with this whole thing of like spawn being, you know, since I can't, it's not like Java where I can change the spawn, you still get achievements. So I wanted the spawn to be close to this like big crazy area, and yep, that one was the one. The scale of it is just next level. It really is. It feels like a large biomes world, honestly. It's just so grand, and I've just been like wandering through the mountains. I think I did that yesterday. Like I said, I went to the stronghold and stuff, so I got to see a lot of the world. Like I feel like a good 1,000 blocks of the world, and it was crazy. It just keeps going, like I said. And it's nice to have mountains like that. It reminded me a lot of like when I was using, I think Tectonic is what it's called, the world generation mod. It reminded me a lot of that when I played Beamcraft, like my modded series. It was definitely a cool thing to see. I don't think I talked about my hardcore world with Devin, but we did do that temporarily. We might go back to that, I guess, if the server falls through that idea. But had this idea of doing like dual hardcore worlds. Like we aren't in the same world together, but we kind of like have like a list of challenges to go by. Hardcore challenges. It was pretty cool idea, but we only got through one episode before new craft started, and then we kind of put that on the back burner after. That idea is going in the back to wait for its turn again, kind of thing. This is kind of a cool area here. Gotta watch my step. Oh, yeah, I gotta watch my step. That's for sure. Holy, look at that. That's actually really cool. Hang on, let me get down a bit and see if I can get a good screenshot for a thumbnail. Oh, it's like really narrow. I wanted to get that lava pool in the thumbnail. I think this is probably the spot to get it. But no, like everywhere I go in this Renew Craft world, like, yeah, base locations left and right. And it's really getting me thinking about what I want to do for like a larger base. I like to restrain myself, but I feel like I should just let it flow. You know, when I come up with an idea, I should just, you know, start it and maybe not like commit to it wholeheartedly, but like just have something in the background I can work on. Because I feel like the world really lends itself to something like that, like large scale stuff, which isn't easy to do. I definitely want to try my hand at it. Even if it's not like a large, you know, just a singular build. That's usually what I would go for. But I guess I could always start with that and just expand it. Or even, I guess, something small and expand it. But yeah, it's getting me thinking a lot about like scale. And trying new things. Which is all good to do. And it's nice to have the new world with some of the old folks because we can actually go through some of the new updates because it's been a few updates since I've last played Bedrock and played with a good handful of these folks. Well, I feel like I talk about like there's a lot of people. There's not that many people that came back. I tried to restrict myself on like who I would ask to come back because I feel like if I brought too many people back, like I feel like most people actually wouldn't really be interested in the first place in coming back because you know they're in different places in life now. But I just wanted to really like make sure who I asked was like people that I know would at least maybe give it a chance at some point. Like Nico, I'm just kind of like he'll play if he plays. That's where I'm at with him. I'm gonna be talking to my family tomorrow while base ideas are running through my mind. Yeah, I'm always gonna be thinking about that now until I land on an idea for my base. I think the area will be a big part as well. I should probably pick out an area for my base, like my main base. I mean, I could do side bases and things and collaborate with other people and that kind of thing. But I think I want to figure out somewhere. Maybe even if you end up going in that cherry or that pink area, I might pick an area around there even, just so we'll be close, or maybe even close to main town. I want to be close to people. I know that. I like being close. I remember that from New Craft Season 1 this year. Oh, that was so good. Being next to everybody. Except, I guess, Brody and Waby, and Joel. But, like, that whole, like, dual bowl thing going on, that was great. All the shenanigans that ensued, like me just flying back and forth from, like, both of the balls. It was just so much fun. We'll definitely want to do stuff like that again. It won't be too difficult with the craziness of the world, how epic it is. A lot of fun to be had, and a lot of cool ideas definitely are gonna flow through my mind. Yes, I like being close to. Yeah, it's nice. It's good. I think there might be a bit more of a wait for me in between like my current build, because I haven't even finished my current build yet, but there might be a bit more of a wait between this and my main base. I want to think about it quite a bit. But I'll scout for an area and I'll slowly work it up over the, you know, however long it takes, really. It would probably be good to like actually commit to it Maybe I will if I get really excited about it, but I just feel like I tend to. If I just want to make sure that the world's going to be around before I do something like that, because I feel like I always get super excited, and then I just like I can't really execute this kind of thing anymore. It's not really worth it to me. So I'm just gonna wait until I know that for sure. And I always just restrain myself from larger builds anyway. I think I'll just mess around, honestly. It'll be great. Not everything needs to be like a crazy project. I just like crazy projects because that's what gets me really motivated. That's like my nice some good motivation, especially when I get good tools. If I have bad tools, yeah, I'm not building something crazy. My starter base is gonna be like insane. Well, not insane, but it's gonna be like, it's gonna be a me starter base. That's for sure. I like being. What else is good? Yeah, like the collaborations. I definitely want to do like a server trial chamber event thing, like a gauntlet or something with the trial chambers at some point. I know. I guess when we get good enough, we'll do the cave and even more so for the end. I want to definitely make that like a server wide thing again because it's been quite a while since we've done that, and I don't think you've really been a part of any of those things that we've had. So that would be probably good. It'd be good to get people involved. Just trying to think of like ways to like keep people invested and that kind of thing. And then regardless of how like busy they are, then I'll at least know that they're like invested in it and the people at least somewhere in there they want to play. I know I guess that was the case with like Newcraft earlier, but yeah, it just got to that point where it's just like I don't know what to do at this point. Because that was like what I wanted to do going into season 2. And that's by and large what I like to do now. Collaborate. Talked about that like to like the moon and back in yeah, like the first 2 episodes, but it is definitely a big impact, a big thing for me. Like single player is just not really the same. Oh, I got something in my eye. Something in me eye. Oh, I'm almost done. And then I can do my next episode in a few days on the old B day. I don't know what I'll do on that episode, but I just figured I might as well keep the tradition going from the last few years. Some things I just want to keep alive. Hello, pigs. Oh, I actually could probably use some wood right about now. All right, let's chop down some trees. I've taken on an endeavor of chopping down this crazy tree. I don't think I'm gonna be able to chop down the whole thing. I don't like to leave floating trees, even when I know no one's ever gonna see it. Well, you guys are seeing it though. That's the thing. But no one's ever gonna stumble across this in the world though. I've done it before in this world. It's not something I've never done. Doesn't make it any better, but still. Oh, that actually got me almost up to the full logs. 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. And one more. There we go. It's like you'll never notice it was gone. When you look at that tree, you wouldn't be able to tell. Let's get this show on the road. I guess I'll be reaching 7.7 million pretty soon. I feel like the series has been a crawl, and it's not really that big of a surprise, but it's definitely been a bit of a crawl ever since universities started. I'm not too worried about that though. I'll make up for lost time another time, you know. Feel like I spent a lot of this year making up for lost time, and then I guess paying it forward a bit at the end with all the crazy streams. Yeah, this year definitely had like a lot of crazy streams. Usually the summer is like my time for that. That's like my peak of like just what I do in this world. That's when I get the most stuff going. Farland anniversary, of course. I feel like if Farland anniversary was at a different time of year, then that point would probably be a bit more busy. I mean, there's not very many other good times of year for that kind of event though. Like summer is like really the only time I have like a lot of time on my hands at this point. Maybe I guess late spring. But yeah, it's good to keep it around that like time of year. The anniversary. Oh wow, it's quite the drop. Good. One thing I keep forgetting about in modern Minecraft is that leaves like can be waterlogged now. So like I go to like a jump off like a hill, and then I place like the water, and I just like take fall damage because I forget that the leaves actually take in the water now. I'm so used to that in a journey of like just like placing water on top of the leaves. It's just such a common occurrence that I don't even think about. And then when I go to like muscle memory and do it in modern Minecraft, it's like, oh, not as nice. I'm not wanting to do like MLG water bucket stuff, so that I wouldn't die from it, but still a bit of a thing that I have to deal with. Just jump over the holes. I do not want to know what's in them, honestly. It could be lava, it could be all sorts of things. I am just not dealing with it. Don't need to know that knowledge that I narrowly escaped death like so many times. Hey, and the less frequent episodes means less chances of me dying. I haven't actually died in this world in a long time. Knock on wood. But yeah, it's been pretty good so far. I feel like the last time I actually died was like the boat catastrophe. Somewhere around that time, I guess. That was like a lot of deaths happening in a short amount of time. Or a good handful. Beautiful snow biome. A bit of foreshadowing for a few weeks from now. I don't even know what the plan is. Should I do Winter Wonderland a bit earlier, or maybe closer to Christmas? Maybe I'll do like I could do like an event kind of thing, like the 12 days of Christmas or something. I don't know. Could do like an actual like winter thing this year. You know, make up for lost time like last winter and the winter before. Oh, it's been 2 winters. Wow, I think so. I think it's winter 2022 and then winter 2023. Wow. I forgot I did like stuff in winter of 2022. I guess that was around the time of Outpost 1. I've be kind of cool though to do like a countdown, like almost like an advent thing. I don't know if I'd be able to start it like right away because I'd have like my exams, but I could do it like closer to Christmas, do like my own riff on like the countdown thing. And then like on Christmas I can start Winter Wonderland. That's a cool idea. I don't even know what I'll do for Winter Wonderland. Probably a lot of log cabins and things. I'll spend like a good week or two working on it. So I don't know, I might start it like a bit before Christmas. We'll see. I gotta plan it out a bit because I want to see like exactly how much I want to put into it. I'll probably do some fairly long streams. Well, not. Well, I want to put time into the server as well, but we'll see. Just how I distribute things. Be nice to have some time off. I feel like the last few months have been such a grind, and then the next few months after December will be such a grind. That's just how it's gonna go. That is how it's gonna go. But I think this is a good point to wrap things up because I'm running out of things to say and the sun is telling me to go to bed. So let's get this bed going and I will wrap up things. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's a nice mountain. All right. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in to the episode. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one. And thank you, Cherri, if you're still here for tuning in. But yeah, thank you, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.